G'day YouTube people. Today we're going back to Kings Park to check on the progress of two separate bike path projects. Now the first one is down near the University of Western Australia, and they're building a nice wide red concrete path which stretches north from the university along this section of road for a while. Now unfortunately these two projects don't link up. There's going to be a big missing link in the middle. I have no idea why, but look, it's good that the two sections of path are getting built nonetheless. Now, this is a bit unusual for Perth, that normally they would build this out of red asphalt. I don't know why they've decided to use concrete along here, but they have, so be it. I couldn't record what construction looked like on the other side of this intersection. It was just all too difficult to get access to the site. You know, I didn't want to go tramping through the bush there to do a bit of filming. But I drove along that road during the week, and I was really surprised at how quickly they'd managed to get the rebar down. You know, they've run the bulldozer or something along to take off the top layer, smoothed it out, built a bit of a foundation, and then the rebar just went down, bang, bang, bang. Now this is the old path, and you can see, you know, it's narrow and horrible, and why it's getting replaced, or why cyclists are getting a separate path. This was not a good path for pedestrians and cyclists to share. Anyway, you can see what progress is like. I was, you know, way down the end there, and yeah, they've already laid concrete for a fairly considerable distance. You know, this is not like Sydney where it takes absolutely forever to lay, you know, 50 metres of concrete along Burn Avenue. Yeah, they just get on with it. So it'd be interesting to see how long it takes them to build the entire path, because I think they're going to have some, you know, drainage issues in some places, and obviously getting around the lights there is going to be a little bit more complicated, but we shall see how things go. But of course over here it's not just cyclists using these paths. You get people using all sorts of electric things like, you know, electric skateboards and scooters and all the rest of it. Even uni balls, all very popular. Now this is another project at the other end of the park, runs alongside Kings Park Avenue. We can see progress not quite as quick, but they've got a sand pad down, and you know, they've got the roller over there under the trees, which they're obviously using to compact this. So it'll be interesting to see how long it takes to get this bit of path constructed. And I think it'll be a lovely ride when it's finished, you know, looking at how it winds through the trees. But speaking of winding through the trees, the detour that they've set up around through here, well, it's not really a detour at all. It's just like go walk across the grass or ride across the grass. And yeah, I'll be interested to see what the grass looks like in a month or so, you know, with people continuing to walk across it. It's probably just going to be a complete mud patch. And I don't understand how they intend cyclists to get across that road there on the left. Again, I guess we'll just have to see what happens as construction progresses. But anyway, there you go. Two new paths. We'll see how these things turn out in the near future.